What? We got a 427? Hey, we don't discriminate any engine. We got a 427 on the dyno. Right here, Nick's garage. That's right, a Chevy. Sounds good, doesn't it? It sounds angry.
Nick's Garage is supported by Atlas Equipment and K-Tool International.
Hi, I'm Nick and welcome to my shop. Yes, we got something different today in my dyno room. Not a 440, not a 6-barrel or a 6-pack or a Hemi, but a big block Chev 427. Yes, this engine belongs to George with the red Impala with the 327. And then all of a sudden now he wants to build a 427 for his other Camaro. But anyways, let me just tell you how it got started. I had a big block Chev sitting in the back for many years, just a bare block. And George stumbled on it with me in the back of my shop and said, Nick, what do you got here? I got a bare block 427, or should I say big block Chevy. So he says, Nick, I want to build a 427 for the Camaro, not a 396. We're going to take my 396 we built last year, we're going to put it in my Impala. Take out the 327, put it for sale, and let's build a 427 for that 68 Camaro. So we had a block. We've located a steel crank with a 3.76 stroker, which is a 427. And of course, we bought some I-beam connector rods, SRP forged pistons, and we got the AFR cylinder heads, which are the oval port, not the rectangular ports, the oval port, with a 265cc intake runner. And of course, we got a high-rise U-plane intake also from AFR. And then we built this whole engine together and got a 427. Yes, we built it from pieces, little pieces, because all we had was a bare block. We bought a camshaft. We bought a hydraulic roller camshaft by Cam Motion, which I'll show you the specs. Hydraulic roller lifters. We bought some heavy-duty push rods. And of course, roller tip rockers with the 1.7 ratio. And we have a compression ratio of 10.9. It should be running on practically on 91 octane, but we're running today 94 octane. I got a timing of 37, 38 degrees in it today, and I want to get it running to show you folks. You know, my client was looking for about 550 horsepower. I think we can achieve that very easily. We did some testing earlier, but we are now looking for playing around with carburetors. Right now, temporarily, I got a 950 CFM on this. You know, it sounds like it's way too big. We also had it running with a 750, and we also had a turbine on it with the 750, that turbine, and it consumed over 750 CFMs. So, we're not finished testing, but I just want to show our Chevy viewers, because there is a lot of Chevy boys out there, because the 427 is a very common high-performance nostalgia engine in the Chevrolet world. You know, the late 60s, the 427 was the engine to have. If you're a Chevy guy, it was the king of motors for the Chevy people. And we've got one here. You know, they don't come by my shop very often, but I like to see one, and here it is. You know, we built it from scratch, and I got to thank George participated in this project that he wanted to build. He got every piece. He let me put it together, and here it is today on the dynamometer. So I want to get it running. I want to show our viewers what we built here. We built a simple street engine, of course. We got lots of vacuum for power brakes. We could run it on pump gas, hydraulic rollers so you don't have to adjust the rockers once in a while, and very simple. The other thing we also have on order, which we did not receive, was another electronic distributor, which is back order, which we might receive sometime next week without a vacuum advance. So anyways, it doesn't matter. But I just want to get running to see what numbers we're going to get out of it. So if you viewers want to stand by and watch, I'm about to get started.
Okay, you Chevy guys, you've seen what Nick is working with. How much horsepower and torque do you think this classic bow tie is going to produce today on the dyno? Leave a comment with your best guess.
Okay, if you guys are ready, I'm just gonna get it started, warm it up a bit, and here we go. Here we go. Of your 427.
Let's make some noise.
I was just telling our viewers that we started with just a bare block. And then,
That's all it was.
and then from there you wanted to build it your way, and here's the package we have. Just gonna warm it up, and I'm gonna try to find that little water stain you have in the front. Did you notice that earlier?
No.
I'm going to look at it now that we have to warm it up, and we'll see. Oil pressure is good. I'm going to check the air fuel ratio. George, I'm going to start it at 3,400 and go to 6,500. Then we'll take it from there after.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay, so we're gonna take it from 3,400 RPM to 6,500 RPM. We are running a hydraulic roller cam. We did some testing before earlier, so we're not finished with this. So we want to do some further testing in the future. We have another carburetor coming in the future and also a distributor. But you know what? We have it on the dyno. We want to show it to our viewers and see what it makes, what kind of HP it's going to make today. It's a good
cam
cam.
is from Cam Ocean. This guy's known for Chevrolet cams.
And we got a big block Chev here.
And we got a big block Chev.
Yes, we're talking about the vacuum. We have it on idle at 12, 13 inches of vacuum. But when we put on the non-vacuum distributor, which is the full advance on idle, which is the other distributor you have on order, which we do not have yet, that's gonna, the more timing you got on idle, the more vacuum inches of vacuum we have. So your power brakes are gonna work with the other distributor. But in the meantime, we have this distributor. We don't use the vacuum advance on full throttle. Doesn't matter, we're just looking for maximum horsepower. So that's what we're here today, and that's what we're gonna do. Sounds good, doesn't it? It sounds angry. Just want to warm it up some more.
It's angry.
Yes, it is. I think this is a good choice. I think this is a good choice, the 427 on the 68 Camaro. I'm just going to bring the RPM down, but look, when we bring it to 900 RPM, we're going to have about 12 inches of vacuum. So when I put on the other distributor, when you got more advance on and on idle, you're going to bring it up to 15 inches, 16 inches of vacuum. So your power brakes will work. And also your doors.
Yeah. Oh no, they're electric.
They're electric, so we don't have to worry about that.
We don't have to worry about
Okay, that's good.
I got rid of the canisters and all.
You did, eh? Okay. All right, so I guess we are ready. It is a 432 cubic inch because it's a 30 overbore. We're going to take it at 3,400 RPM to 6,000?
6,000.
6,000. We're going to take it at 6,000 RPM at 300 RPMs per second. And George said, let's do it. Right, George?
Right.
Here we go. Let me put my earphones on. You were hoping for 550 plus.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta go a lot higher than that. 6,000 is not enough. We're gonna go a lot higher than that. Anyways, you know what? I'm gonna bring the RPM down, and then we're gonna make further testing because now we're just heat sink or heat soak. That's right. So, you wanna bring it to a higher RPM? We took it at 6,000 right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, we did not too bad, but let me bring down the RPM, turn it off. We're gonna bring it up to 6.5 on the next test, and then we're gonna record it. Here we go. I am not going to worry about the air-fuel ratio on idle because we are not staying with this carburetor. All I care is about full throttle for now. Air-fuel ratio is perfect. We're in the high 12s, so we're pretty good on both sides of the engine. So we're going to take the 6.5 and then we'll show it to our viewers. Here we go. Let's go to 6.5 right now. Here we go. It's going to be pretty interesting. 6,500. Okay, let's check our chart. Here we go. 34, 65. And I guess we're ready. I'm going to cool it down a bit. We'll bring it down to the same parameters. Sounds good. Any major oil
Let's make
leaks?
some noise, man.
Okay.
I'm not worried about this engine. We built it bulletproof.
Okay.
It's got the best of the best in there.
It's got all the good goodies. Yes, we do. Nothing in the world is bulletproof. But then again, like George said, we put all the best parts in it. We did our best putting it together, and it should hold. So let's go to 6.5 and see how it goes. Still going up. It's still climbing.
It's still climbing.
Check it out. Still going. Yeah, we're gonna have to go a little bit higher than that. We're at 577.7 at 6,300 RPM. If we take a look at the graph, take a look at it, you guys.
Holy mackerel.
It's nice. It's nice and straight. This is pretty good.
Yeah, this is
That's
awesome.
pretty good. So
Look
then,
at the torque.
the torque, we're at 540, 541. That's crazy numbers. And it's flat, so it's gonna be a good.
Exactly, it goes right across.
And this is gonna be a good street car. I'm telling you right now. 38 degrees. I'm gonna leave it there. We got a 10.9 compression ratio. We are running on Petro-Canada 94 octane, and we took it to 6,500 RPM. And what I think we should go a little bit higher than that. George, where do you want to take it to? See, we maxed out at 63, we shut down at 64, even though we had at 65. I'm gonna go maybe a couple hundred RPM.
Yeah, go another 300.
300? George said another 300, here we go. We are at 65, we're gonna go to 68. Actually,
Go 69.
no, too much 69.
Yeah?
Yeah, too much. 68, we'll go to 68. After all, you guys, we have to say this is a hydraulic roller cam, it's not designed to go to 7,000 RPM. But you know what? You wanna try it at 68? Okay, what do you say, George, 68?
Yeah, so 68.
George says 68, here we go.
Maybe we give it another degree in timing.
Well, let's make a test here and see how it goes.
Yeah.
We'll do one thing at a time. Let me bring down the same temperature. Let the room cool down. We got a lot of heat in there. I like to have the room cool down, but you know, you want like a cold air ram air effect, cold air package. So I think we are ready. Yeah, we're good. Here we go. 6,800 RPMs. Here we come. Back there again. Yeah, our max horsepower.
573,
Yeah, it's about there.
574, 575 at 62.
So we don't need to go any higher RPMs. I'm just going to take a look. And we're going to check the timing in a minute. I have it marked there. It's
541 torque.
yeah, you're talking good numbers. Let's check the chart. Here we go. Let's check the chart. There it is. You drop
Yeah.
down at 6.4.
That's 6.4.
6.4. You know, I like to try the other distributor we're gonna get, but we don't have it in the meantime. But we're gonna work with what we got here now. We're in the 570 so far. I know you were planning this engine. I mean, I remember building this engine, you were looking for 550 plus horsepower.
Yeah.
We're on the right range. I'm gonna retard it 2 degrees to take another test. And we don't need to go to 68. We're gonna take it to
65.
65. That's, yeah, 65 is perfect. Here we go.
Unless we see it climbing, then we'll go to 68.
No, you know what? We'll go 66. How's that? We'll buy 100. Here we go. Let's make sure we're there. So let me retard it a bit. And here we go. I know I have it marked, so it's going to be a lot easier. No leaks. That's good. The dipstick. You guys are watching closely, if you looked at the way I pushed the distributor, or should I say the rotation, I advanced it 2 degrees. I didn't retard it. I changed my mind. So I want to advance it, make a test, and then we'll take it from there.
Let's go. Let's make some noise.
Okay, here we go. We're good. $576. Didn't change anything.
576.
I don't think it changed anything. What do you think? The torque numbers are 555.
535. The torque
No.
536.
Yeah, we had better.
Oh, you increased the torque. 538.
How much was it before? Didn't we hit 540 before?
No.
538?
Yeah, 541.
Yeah, it was better before. So you know what? I'm going to retard the timing.
You're gonna
The horsepower
retard
didn't change. We're still at 574, 576 at 6,400. You see it?
Yeah.
So I'm going to retard the timing, even more retarded than where we started from. Then it's going to be about 35 degrees. I know big block Chevys like to have a lot of advance, but you know what? Let's try it. And you know, we don't have a rev limiter in this distributor. For some reason, it just shuts down at 6.4. Why? You know what? I got to get the other distributor. We'll see after
we
that.
gotta get the other.
But right now, I'm just checking for. We have no oil leaks whatsoever. But the water leak, there's a little water leak on the water pump. I cannot find it. But right now, let me just retard the timing and we'll take it from there. Okay, now I'm going to retard the timing. We're good. You know, we did not connect the PCV valve. The reason is because this carburetor has no provisions for a PCV valve. But the carburetor we're going to order has a provision for the PCV valve.
Yeah.
That is the reason why we have fumes or a little bit of oil coming out of the passenger side valve cover. We left it open. We have a PCV valve on the table, but we're not going to connect it. We're going to connect it when we put it in the car. But in the meantime, we're just going to continue testing. And now I've retarded the timing
2 degrees.
2 degrees from where we started. So if I was at 37, it should be 35.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see what it does.
Put on the O2 sensors, give it a minute, and we'll take it from there. Okay, I'm going to do another test. We're taking it up to what? 6,600 RPM.
Yeah.
I just retarded the timing, so I want to do some testing.
Okay.
And here we go.
Let's make some noise. No, didn't like that.
I told you, it likes it at 37 where we originally had it. Doesn't like it. I have about 35 degrees on it right now.
Well,
You see
dropped
it?
in torque and it dropped in horsepower.
It dropped everything. Okay, so I'm going to put the timing where we initially started at 37.
37.
37.
I wouldn't even go 38.
No, 37. We'll put it where it was. So I'm going to go back to 37 degrees. That's our max performance out of it. And let's put it back. And
I'd give it a degree more.
you want to give it a bit more? Okay.
1 degree more. Like
Okay, let's give
38
it-
Degrees, that would be
I'll give it 38. Okay, here we go. I'll do it again. Here, let's take a look at the graph. You know, we did, our testing was much better earlier on the previous test. But something is knocking off at 6,400
I
RPM.
think
Check.
it's the distributor. It's got.
It doesn't have a rev limit on it. You know what?
It
Let me
does.
go. It does?
Take a look.
Okay, let's take a look. In the meantime, let me put the timing where it was. Let's turn everything down. Let's turn everything off. Take a look. Okay. Let's go see your distributor. Yeah, it shuts it down at 64. First of all, let me put the timing back where it was.
Yeah.
It's exactly on the mark.
I give it 1 hair more.
One here? Okay. All right. I can't put off that wire, it's pretty hot. Wait a minute. Okay. Let me see what this one has. Here, let me take the top part off.
Yeah.
We take a better look. Yeah, Manny worked on this one.
I don't think so.
No,
No,
I don't see anything. No,
no, there's no rev limit with us.
no, not this one.
Maybe it's the distributor that's going down. Its maximum is 60.
I don't think so. Let me see. Let me see this model. I don't think so, George. I don't remember this one here. It's igniter 2 equipped. I don't see anything here, George.
Yeah, which model is it?
I don't see anything. I remember he used a screwdriver, but I don't see anything here.
No, there's nothing. I'm looking at the module.
No, it's not. Okay. It's hot in here, right? It's hot. It's warm outside, hot in here. Summer breeze. I put the cap back on. I put the timing back where we initially started with. We're at 37, maybe 38 now. I gave it that 1 degree that you wanted, so I'm sure it's there. We will be doing some further testing in the future with your other distributor
Yeah.
whenever we do receive it. And of course, we're going to downsize the carburetor. We are running a 950 CFM. We did run a 750 CFM Holly on it earlier, well, a few days ago, and with the turbine on there, which is this here, and measured over 750 CFM. So we don't have an 850 CFM on hands. We ordered one. I'm going to receive it in a few days, but we're using a 950 CFM right now because this engine seems to starve for a lot of air. You know, it's doing a great horsepower, good torque numbers, and you know, we've got some more testing to do. Are we going to achieve more power, more torque? I don't know. So let's max out what we got here, and we'll take it from there. Okay, George, I put the timing where you wanted it. Let me put my coil wire back on. I'm sorry, my ignition wire here. Okay, this is good, this is good.
Do you think the Camaro is going to go quickly with this motor?
Yeah, 68 Camaro is very light for a big block like this. This is nostalgia, buddy, 427. And you got all the goodies in here. Seems good so far.
No, hey,
I'm
no
just-
leaks.
No, we're just trying to find that little water leak in the front.
It's probably from the pump.
That oil stain is the fuel pump cover. It's only temporarily, don't worry about that. But the water leak, I just can't seem to find it. You know,
From the fuel pump.
hey, yeah, that's a cover temporarily, don't worry about that. But the rear seal's not leaking, it's great, look at it.
No,
It's perfect. Okay, but the water leak, I can't seem to locate it. It's not in the front, it's not at the gaskets. Where's it coming from? Is it here? I don't know. Anyways. Okay, I put the timing where you wish. I'm ready to make another test.
let's go. Let's make some noise.
Okay, here we go. I think we're good. Let's do it, George. Maverick, what do you think?
It's gonna do well,
It's got more than one It's got more than 1 horsepower per cubic inch.
definitely.
It's a 434 cubic inch or something. Here,
427.
it's a 427, 30 overbore. It's a 432.8 cubic inch, 433. We're at almost 580 HP. That's pretty good.
That's absolutely phenomenal.
And this is one simple big block shed for the street.
That's right. And with those heads, those AFR heads, they have a really good chamber. I personally feel like George
They're-
does on
they're-
this one. It's gonna make a bit more power with the timing up.
Well, I just brought it to 38 right now, so we're about to make a test and see how it goes.
The truth will be found.
You want to see?
Yes, sir.
Let's go. We're ready. Here we go.
Right there,
573. We're back there again.
Yeah, back there again.
We're back there again. But you know what? The torque numbers,
They're back up. Nope.
yeah, you know, 538, 539, we're there. Let me check the graph one more time. We're back at where we started from. But this is what we got to look for right here. You see this? Let me shut this down. I got to look for this. Something's shutting it down at 6.4. Look at it right here. And I'm looking at the distributor. It's not a... And we're running...
I don't think the distributor... I think it's the distributor that's...
Ooh, did anybody work on the distributor?
Don't remember. It was in the 327 I had.
Almost at 538 foot-pounds of torque, and your horsepower is at almost at 572.3. You know what? I can't wait to get the other distributor. I don't have it yet, but look at this Maverick.
Yeah.
64.
Yeah.
Something's there. And there's no rev limit on this distributor.
It seems that it might be a valve train issue.
You know what? You think so? Just exactly there at 64?
That's where it would tend to show up.
It's a hydraulic roller.
They're very heavy lifters, and that's where.
Oh, they are. They are heavy lifters.
That's where it would tend to show.
And we put those heavy, thick wall push rods to make sure there's no flexibility.
Absolutely. That's 3 horsepower.
And there's our timing, 37, 38 degrees, George. We're back there. We're almost at 580 horsepower. Anyways, you don't need to beat it anymore. You see what we've got here. For a street car, this is going to be very, very good. Hey, what do you think, Tony?
It's phenomenal because I was just watching it. It was idling at 850, 900.
Yes.
And it was so smooth and it had good vacuum.
It's going to
Very
have
nice signal.
And you know, with the more advanced on the idle, on the timing, we're going to have more vacuum. We had it when we mechanically advanced the distributor on auto, we got that up to 34, 35 degrees. We had 16, 17 inches of vacuum.
Can't ask for anything better.
So we're going to eliminate the vacuum distributor, advanced distributor. And of course, he has one on orders coming in. I don't know when.
It's called, it's an electronic...
Yes. MSD.
Electronic curve from MSD.
And you could control the curve yourself. So we're going to adjust it after we get it on. And we're thinking of ordering an 850 carburetor.
850 is coming in.
Or 800.
850.
850?
That's going to be perfect.
And you guys, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Press the like button. We're going to stop right now where we're at. And of course, we have another distributor to install, another carburetor. We might put it on video. And in the meantime, we're going to let it go where we're off right now. As you guys can see, this is a big block Chevy. It's a 427 street engine, pump gas. And it's a very, very good build. Of course, with all the stuff that we chosen. And it's got more.
Wow,
it's got more than 1 horsepower per cubic inch, and there you have it. For all you Chevy people out there, this is pretty good. We got the cylinder heads. It is a roller hydraulic cam, 10.9 compression ratio, 1.7 walker arms with the roller tip, and of course we have a dual plane high-rise intake manifold, Eagle I-beam rods, steel crank, compression ratio 10.9 like I said earlier, and that's it. Did it cost a few bucks? We don't know. But what is it? And
yeah, it costed a few bucks.
It costed a few bucks. And there you have it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed our show here with the Big Block Chev.
I certainly did.
You sure did, eh?
Absolutely.
George,
great.
What do you think of your engine?
Oh,
I could
phenomenal.
I love it.
I could see from the smile on your face you love it.
And it's small, and it's smaller than a 440.
Yeah, it is.
I just want to say one thing. We show off a lot of 440s, but we have a lot of Chevy viewers on our channel.
Absolutely.
And I wanted to show them a Big Block Chev. So there you have it, you guys. It's not a 454, it's not a 572, it's just a simple 427 nostalgia, you guys. And after all, it's going in a 68 Camaro.
So there's a little good stuff for the Chevy fans. And speaking of good stuff, it's time to open the mail.
Well, it's mail time. I got a few packages that came in. So you know what? I said, let me open them up. Let me show them off. After all, there's quite a few of us that love mail time. And we have got a few people watching us today. And I'm going to open them up in front of everybody. So George, let's get started. And the first one here is from Phil from the state of Connecticut for the 230. Must be that 6-cylinder that belongs to George. George, this must be your special. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, that is cool. Check that out. And these are genuine.
Awesome.
These are genuine. Okay, Pro Engine Service. Scantic, okay. This is East Windsor, Connecticut. Hello, Nick. I have included the 230 engine decals as I promised. Tell George this is all the hard work he does putting you and your shop on the web. He does a great job. Also, a fellow Chevy guy couldn't help himself get involved. These are OEM decals. I knew it. with the part number 3852202. The part number written on them is incorrect. Okay, we're not going to worry about that. And it's for the truck, high torque. Okay, that being said, they are at least 40 plus years old, and I hope they're able to, I'm hoping that you can save them and transfer them to the valve cover in one piece. I'm sure we can. I did try to find out they have to be soaked in water to free them from the backing, but no one could tell me. Oh wow, I did not know that. You know what, we'll figure it out. I can tell you that they are fragile and they won't just peel away from the paper backing. I suspect it's due to the rage. All right, you know, I've had some old decals that worked for me, and you know what? I'm gonna be extra careful, and we're gonna take them off. After all, it's nostalgia, and that's what I love. And just peel away from the paper backing. I suspect it's due to their age. Please let me know if you can get them off to work, and I'll find more. Trust me, good luck, Phil. Thank you, Phil. And I guess Phil has his own engine service. It's called Pro Engine Service. You'll find him on the web.
I gotta say thank you so much, Phil, for these beautiful stickers.
Yep. Yeah, look at him. That's a 6-cylinder.
Nice.
They're genuine GMD.
Phenomenal. Very nice.
You know, I keep every letter. This is a 6th book, and just, you know, it just piles up. You know, I remember I was collecting mail time, every box and every letter that came in. And I used to save the letters and the boxes. And years later, actually 4 to 5 years later, you couldn't walk into my office with all these boxes that came from around the world. So George, our video guy, decided so while I'm on vacation, he's gonna go upstairs, clean up everything, save every letter from every box, put them in an album book, which is book number 6, and throw out the boxes. And now I got my office space back. So George, thank you very much.
It's my pleasure, Nick.
Okay, and here's another one from the US, and this is from William from the state of Missouri. Okay, William, what do you got us? Have I been to Missouri? Yeah, I've been to Missouri. I got a ticket there with Manny. Yeah, it's a long story. One day I'll tell you guys. Oh, wow. Okay, what do we got here? Ford Falcon. Nope. El Camino. Thought it was El Torino. Hold on. St. Louis, Missouri. Oh, this is the St. Louis, Missouri flag. 1962 Ranchero. Okay, Ranchero, 1962. 170 cubic inch 6-cylinder. Converted to a C4 transmission for 303. Wow. Built from 20 miles for the arch. I remember the big arch in St. Louis, Missouri. You've been up there. What a view. Anyway, so only what? You're only 20 miles from the big arch. Nice. This is it. This is a cool car for my shop. This is exactly what I need. Put the engines in the back, drive them to the machine shop and back. Wow, this is cool. Bill, thank you very much, Bill. And let's open up the flag you got us. No, I don't recognize this flag. This is the flag of, is this the flag of the city? St. Louis, Missouri? I think it is. It's the city of Missouri. Okay, there it is. Okay, Bill, I gotta put your name on it. Every flag gets a name. I did not know the flag of St. Louis, Missouri. So this is it. Bill, thank you very much. There it is. Okay, this one's fragile, George. Take it easy. This is from Illinois, and this is from Mike. Mike, fragile. Okay, what could be in here? Okay, handle with care. Yeah, been to Chicago, Illinois. Yeah, I got another ticket there too. State trooper. All right. Oh, wow. Well, what do we got here, George? Look what this is.
Oh my goodness.
This is what you have.
A 64 Chev.
64 Impala. And here's the letter. Look at that. Nick and George. Okay. Here we go. From Mike. Okay, Mike, what do you got? Dear Nick and George, here's a mod kit I built for George. Just as a thank you for all the awesome videos you shoot for Nick and the fabulous machines that come into the shop. I'm the one who built the model of Nick's Challenger TA. Yes. Yes. Mike,
Wow, Mike.
I see Mike watches our videos very well. Yes, there's the Challenger TA. I usually put it here on display. I like to show it off to everybody. But right now, I just removed it for a moment, just to open the packages. And then within minutes, I'm going to put it back here. And here now we got George's car. Wow. And sorry, George, I could only find a model of the 1964 Impala. Built into your 64 Bel Air, which is yours. I had to kit bash the inline 6 since the original kit came with a 409 V8. Keep up the great work on the videos, and Nick, keep building these awesome engines. I watch every episode and learn something new every show. Thank you, Mike. Mike, thank you very much. George?
Thank you, Mike. Thank you so much. Wow, he's adapted it to make it into a Bel Air. Because nobody wants the Bel Air, they all want the Impala.
Let's open it up.
That's so cool.
What do we got here?
Look at the colors.
He's even got your color with the white roof.
And the silly red interior I made.
Wow, he really.
And my white walls. Gosh.
He's copied your car right to the... This is awesome. That's the hood, I believe. There it is. George, the 6-cylinder. Red interior. White roof, painted, not a vinyl top. The same wheels. 2 antennas, look.
Just like I made it. Only this one's in better shape than mine. Gosh, thank you, Mike. What an effort.
You got to put this in front of your computer at home.
Nick, you know details? Oh yeah, this will be definitely in front of the computer at home where I do all my editing.
This is something special. I did not expect this one.
He's even adapted the side trim because the Impala had more chrome on it than the Bel Air, and he's turned it into the Bel Air trim.
And he's got the red interior like you have. This is nice. You expect the unexpected, eh?
Mike, I'm so touched. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mike. And you know, like some people do watch, love melt time. But how can you skip melt time? People go out of the way to do something, build something, go run around, shop for it, build it, whatever. If you go back in years, I've had a lot of gifts from a lot of viewers. And then you gotta package it, run to the post office or FedEx or UPS, and then send it to me. So you gotta give them credit. And you know what? When melt time comes, I wanna thank everybody and show them exactly what comes into my shop. That's who I am, and that's what I wanna do. And of course, you know, I have to show my appreciation for everything that comes in because you know what? This is what I love and this is what I do. And of course, I gotta give them more credit and a big thank you. And this one's from the state of Washington, and this one is from Mike. And this is the heaviest one of them all. Okay, Mike, what did you send us? And he writes a lot of comments, and I get a lot of emails from Mike. Let's see what you got us. I see he's written coffee. Now, state of Washington? Never been there, so I never got a ticket. I never got a ticket in state of Washington. Oh, this is cool, man. Look at that. Seattle's best. That's in the state of Washington, am I correct? What did you get us here? All kinds of coffee. Capri. Wow. You guys like coffee? We got lots here, buddy. We're good for the whole summer.
The dead man's reach.
Meckham, Glendale. Oh, I gotta see this. This is where my somebody sent us the program. Oh, my 2 cars gotta be in here. I gotta see this. But first, we got a little letter. Let me read it. Hey, Nick. Hope you enjoy the coffee. Enjoyed seeing your cars at the Glendale auction at Meckham. Beautiful. Still send pictures to Nico. Take care. I want to see if my cars are in here. I know my black convertible 70 Challenger and the silver Hemi clone convertible Challenger. There were 2 cars that were sent to the Glendale, Arizona in early March, was it? 2 of my cars were there. One was a 383 Metro. There it is. That's mine, right there. That's one of my cars, which went through on Friday. It sold for $81,000. I sold that car back in the year 2000. So that was my car. I built that from scratch. And then on Saturday, the following day, we had the other car, the black Challenger. This is a beautiful book. I gotta thank you, Mike. This is something very nice. I appreciate what you did. Yeah, Mike, he was contacting me, keeping me up to date with the internet on what's going on at Meckham. Here it is, S131, and there it is, the other one. Wow, this is a nice souvenir. Mike J, thank you very much. Thank you for the coffee. Thank you for the program from Glendale Beckham Auction in Arizona. This is very touching, man. You got the program for me with my 2 cars that I built many years ago. Anyways, I want to thank all our viewers, our patron supporters, and of course all my customers and everybody that comes along into my shop, and my visitors and everybody. So you guys, I want to thank you, and of course everything that comes in on mail time. And I want to thank you all. I want to give you guys all a special thank you, and don't forget to subscribe and press the like button. And thanks for watching us here on Nick's Garage.
And this week, Nick, I gotta throw in an extra thanks from me. Thank you so much, guys.
There you have it, you guys. Thank you. And you guys, if you look down below the video, we have a whole bunch of merchandise that you guys can buy. So whatever you like, buy it, love it, wear it, and enjoy it. And help spread the word of Nick's Garage. And if you have some time, check out our Patreon page. We have extra content, and you guys can watch it and take it from there. And we'll see you next time.